pretty self-aware person, which also means I can be very self-analyzing. And sometimes that's really helpful, but sometimes it actually turns into comparison. And I start looking at how other people are showing up, their devotion, their clarity, their commitment, their confidence. And I quietly start to question myself. Like, am I doing this for the right reasons? Is my path valid? Am I even doing this right? Welcome to the Dharma Download, Sacred Teachings for Modern Living. This isn't just about learning the teachings, it's about integrating them. Welcome back in. It's great to have you here today. Let's dive in. I'm curious, have you ever wondered if your reasons for turning to spirituality, turning to yoga, meditation, whatever form of spirituality you're practicing, your reasons for turning to it, is it the right one? Have you ever wondered, is this right? Is this the right way? Have I turned towards this thing for the right reasons? And it's important to know that there's no wrong reason to begin. You don't need perfect intentions to start your path. Why you started is not something to judge. Embracing the reasons that we turn to Source and honoring where you are on the path is really important and can be very helpful and beneficial. But sometimes we have a lot of doubt, especially when we're in community, we're in groups and in proximity to other people, and we wonder, am I only doing this because I'm struggling? Am I doing this because I want something? I'm trying to get something out of it. Am I doing this because I'm searching and I feel lost? And many people judge themselves for why they seek, but yoga teaches that the act of turning towards Source itself is sacred. This teaching comes directly from the Bhagavad Gita, and it comes from chapter 7, verse 16. The beginning of this verse starts, Chaturvidya bhajante mam. It goes on. I'm going to give you the rough translation here. It says, "O best among the Bharatas," Krishna is speaking to Arjuna, "there are 4 kinds of people that turn towards me," and me in this verse is divinity. There are 4 kinds of people that turn towards divinity: the distressed, the seeker of knowledge, the seeker of gain, and the wise. Krishna is speaking to Arjuna about devotion. He's not doing rank or rejection of these seekers. He's acknowledging that all of them are part of the path. All of them are equally valid entry points into your path of spirituality. So what this teaching is pointing to in the Bhagavad Gita specifically is that there are different entry points into the spiritual path. So it's important not to judge others and why they have arrived or what has motivated them to seek or to lean into their path of spiritual evolution. What's important is that we are clear on why we have turned towards, and to be okay with that, to rest in that, to be grounded in that. Let's go over the Sanskrit. Artha here means the distressed. This is turning towards Source because of pain or difficulty. Jigyasu is the curious seeker. We seek to understand. We have those big questions. Who am I and why am I here? Artha Arti, the one seeking support or who wants results or improvement. I want to make more money. I want to get a job. I want a better relationship. Then there is the Jnani, the wise. This is rooted in deeper realization. This person just has a different approach and entryway in, not better, just different. So it's really important for me that you understand that no matter why you turn towards Source, it counts. And there may be different reasons along your journey that you come back to Source. The path is not about starting in the right place. It's about continuing to deepen. It's about leaning in. So there, of course, are 5 core messages I want you to take away from this verse in the Bhagavad Gita. Every starting point is valid. Pain, curiosity, heartbreak, desire, wisdom, all lead inward. Number 2, you don't have to have pure intentions to begin. Growth often starts with need, not with clarity. Number 3, your motivation can evolve, and why you seek today may not be why you seek tomorrow or next year. Number 4, our judgment around these things will slow the path. Accepting where you are creates movement. And number 5, turning towards source is the transformation. The act itself is what matters most. And my bonus point is here that divinity accepts all of these reasons of why we turn towards it. Okay? Divinity doesn't choose to allow access or to open up or to bless or to have mercy upon one of those in particular. Krishna clearly states in the Bhagavad Gita that all of those places are important and great places to start from. There is no judgment there. So you might just reflect a little bit. What first brought me to this path, and how do I feel about that now? Whatever path you're on. What is currently drawing me toward growth or deeper understanding? And how can I honor where I am without needing to be further along or coming in from a different entry point? And I want you to integrate these concepts and these ideas as you move through your week. So, just take a moment this week to reflect, why am I seeking right now? And maybe write it down. Honestly, without filtering or trying to make it the right answer, but just really connecting to your own truth and then acknowledge, this is where I am and this is enough. I'm in a lot of pain, I'm hurting, and I'm turning towards divinity. Or I want to make more money and grow my business and I'm turning towards divinity. It all counts, okay? Sometimes there are traditions and teachings that tell us that we should have more pure intentions, but it's important to remember that your path is valid. Your path is valid and you are refined as you go. You don't need a perfect reason to begin. You don't need a refined reason to continue, and your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. Every step towards awareness matters, and every moment of seeking is meaningful. Trust where you are and trust what is drawing you forward. Divinity is only wanting you to turn towards it, no matter the reason. I hope that you enjoyed the Dharma download today, and my bigger hope is that you take these teachings into your everyday life and that you start living more purposefully throughout each day as best as you can, starting right where you are for whatever reason you are starting. Live more dharmically, one little tiny step of improvement or efforting at a time. It all counts. Keep going. Wishing you the best, sending you all my love from my heart to yours. Peace and blessings, and namaste.